Hi, in this video I will talk about debugging. Debugging is one of the most important tools for a developer. We had a old debugger system in AX 2012. Now we have Visual Studio and we have Visual Studio debugging option, of course. It has lots of advantages. Also, it's cover our old old habits, I think. So let's look at some features, same feature and new features quickly. Okay, first of all, I want to create a breakpoint. Let's create a breakpoint here. If your Visual Studio is not attached with your IIS or etc., it may be not hit the breakpoint. You should link this attach to process, use attach to process to link this between. So I will write a link about this setup, but my environment is working. So let's create a breakpoint here. Because my video recorder, I cannot use uh, uh, F F F F2 F keys, so I will use this menu. If I press F10, it will zoom video for us, so it's not working. So when you create a breakpoint and your code hits that breakpoint, the debugger will automatically open. So let's start code and open this form for debugging. Okay, let's open our form here. Okay, it hits our breakpoint. So let's look at the windows. We have autos. We didn't have this one before. You see it's a automatic values, USMF, initial, and admin. Also, we have local. Local means local variables and local values. So we had this one. Also, we have watch screen. Watch screen is if I want to watch something, a specific value or specific table buffer or etc., I can add like this at the watch, and then I will follow this value. Also, we have call stack. Call stack is the code's path. For this one, let's look at. I'm trying to. Okay. For this one, the first method was hit init method, and after that, add range method called, and in add range method called calc total. So it shows our path method path. So it's very important window. Also, we have breakpoints. In this section, I have two breakpoints and shows me where that breakpoints are. Also, we have output screen, and if I output something or info something, I can see from here. Okay, let's look at the variables. When I step over a variable, I can see the details here. Also, I can pin these values and it will show me like this. I didn't need to step over them to. Also, I have a debug menu here. I can continue debugging or stop, detach all active breakpoints, or step into, if there is a method, I can step into that method or step over. This means I can run only one line of code, or I can step out method, etc. I can disable or delete all breakpoints or create a new breakpoints. And if I create tips, I can clear these tips or export or import this one too. So let's get breakpoints. This is breakpoint, and I can remove breakpoints, or I can create conditions from here. For example, let me, sorry, not shows. If I click like this one, now if I create a condition for this breakpoint, and if the condition is met, it will stop there. Also, you can create new breakpoints like this. You can create like this. So also you can remove them too. It's easy to use. I mentioned condition and pin data tips. Also, sometimes can this auto screen is shows you the return value of your method. For example, if this class run method returns some value, your auto screen will show you that value too. And okay, that's all for starting. So you can use this menu step into to run one line of code. You can check out the values and call stacks and variables, or watch a specific value from here. So it's almost same with our old system, but also it has lots of different properties and different features. Also, I must say it's more advanced than the previous version of AX. So it's a very good thing to have a strong debugging option. It's debugging, as I said, it's very important for developers' life. It makes life easier. So you should learn how to use efficiently, of course. And okay, that's all. I hope it's helping. Happy taxing. Happy taxing.